Hi! Oops! Hang on. Oh, fucked up. I fucked up. I disappeared. I'm not here. Hang on. You can totally see me. Watch this. Bam. Here I am. Aha! Wahahaha! How we all doing? Hi! Hello, hello. Welcome to Final Fantasy Saturday. Excuse me, whoa. hey now. Oh, sorry, I like down half a cup of tea. Woohoo! We're here! Yippee! We get to play more Final Fantasy 14 today. I'm very excited. We're here for the Gold Saucer entry because we actually put it in last week on Sunday. You're in-game before 10 minutes. Wait? What? Huh? Yeah, I know. I figured I can sit here and yap while we're also watching the Cacpot draw. I was surprised you're already in game too. Yeah, I was just gonna sit here and watch the Cacpot draw while I yap and do my intro. Normally you stay on the yap screen for like 30 minutes. Yeah, but we've got a Cacpot draw, so you know we can sit here and yap too. But welcome in. Thank you for getting the first today, Zebby. I appreciate that. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in, Zebby. And we have our bunny check-ins. From Lenny, who unfortunately collected his bunny before collecting the first, and then Zebby came in and stole first right out from under his nose. But Lenny does have 398 bunnies, which is nearly 400, so that's very exciting. And Zebby, thank you for collecting your bunny check-in. You have 227. That's a lot of fluffy little guys. That's a lot of fluffy little dudes. And Mr. Cake Eating Dragon, hello, with 244 bunnies. G'day. And Spencer, welcome, 70 bunnies. Hello, Panic. Quack, Panic. Hi, Cactuar, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your fluffy little friend. I'm glad you approve of the Cactuar watching. I actually quite like watching the Cacpot, but I always forget. Well, we will be getting more numbers though, so if people want to put their numbers in the chat, you can pick my next 3 tickets. Whoever's first in, first served, I guess. Nax, hello, thank you for your bunny check-in. 45, getting close to 50. Good morning, hope you're doing well. Mr. Bun, welcome in. Hello. Hope you're doing well. G'day. And Sandra, welcome in. Thank you for your bunny check-in. 59 little bunnies. Very nice. Hi, Calistae, welcome. Hello. Poor Lenny, I know. Poor Lenny missed out. Calistae, thank you for collecting your 55th fluffy bunny. I appreciate that. Jackie might be out today. Might come by later. 69. Hey, yo. It's four numbers, Cake. I need 4 numbers. You've secured your spot though, so okay. You know what? I should have just assumed that that's what you were gonna do, because I thought that would be the case, but alright, I have to collect my thing first. Atri, hello. How you doing? Welcome, Raiders. Hello. I hope your Fallout New Vegas was good today. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. I am Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy 14. I play other games too, but you know, I play a lot of Final Fantasy 14. It's where my heart lies. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. If you would like Atri, you can pick 4 numbers for me to put in my Final Fantasy 14 lotto ticket. Welcome, Atri. Hi, Cake. Welcome in from the raid. Hello. I think we got all consolation prizes on the last ones. Okay, and one more. Alright. Let's pick our next numbers. So, Atri, if you would like 4201. Alright. I'll do Cake's one first, and then we need one more lotto ticket. 6969, a classic. And then 4201. Thank you, Atri. Thank you. Had to end stream because bad internet. No! That's no good. I'm sorry to hear that, Atri. I hate that. Yeah, internet's really annoying sometimes. But thank you for the raid today and sending your community over here. I appreciate it. If you're not familiar with Atheria or you haven't seen what she's been getting up to lately, Atheria Ayuchi, the Nephilim Queen of Purgatory, reigns over the digital realm with a gremlin's touch. From conquering Fallout New Vegas to surviving the brutal Batman Telltale series, this VTuber keeps it spicy. Currently on a Mojave Outpost adventure, who knows what otherworldly escapades await? Hell yeah. How goes the FF14, you gambling? We gambling. We gambling. Alright, what number could I put in? I could put in, what was the... I think it was like... Hang on, no, go back. Put in Nyx's birthday. 5th of November. Which also happens to be the anniversary of every quest. Coincidence? Well, you said Mojave was so Aussie. How are you supposed to say it? I've never said that word before in my life. Mojave. Mojave? Mojave? It's Spanish. I see. Yo, Cake! 40 stream streak! Amazing. Thank you, Cake, for the 40 stream streak. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm cracking up. Listen, alright? I don't know Spanish. Oh, hi, Amethyst. Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in, for collecting your 17th bunny. Hello. 40 stream streak is very impressive, Cake. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the cake wiggles. Cliffhanger. We can go do the cliffhanger event. I realized, so flashback guys to ages ago when I was talking about what is the quest that I'm most anxious about, and it's the one where you have to collect all these triple triad cards. Some of the triple triad cards are like RNG ones. You get them from booster packs only. So I spent all of my MGP today on booster packs trying to get the cards that I'm missing. I did not get all the cards I'm missing, and I'm now out of MGP. So I need some MGP for some of these triple triad cards. Hi Taylors, welcome back. How are you? Thank you for your second bunny check-in. Now you have a little friend for your first bunny. Hope you're doing well today. G'day. They are pain. Still trying to get cards. Yeah. I'm trying to do it like slowly, so I'm not having to do them all at once when I get to the end of Shadowbringers. But we're gonna have to do some dungeon farming or something at some point, because there are a lot that I'm missing from dungeons as well. So we have, first page is all good. This one is a booster pack. I did get some today from good boosters, but there's a few from the fights, the battles, card battles to get. But then there's like Som Owl, Dusk Vigil. There's Special Task Force, the Fate. So we'll have to do that probably as a community for anyone who's missing that, because that's one of the achievement fates in Heaven's Ward. And then, okay, more battles. There's Great Google Library, more card battles. But yeah, so, okay, yes. There's a few from dungeons that I need to get yet. My lower lip's still killing me. Toughed out some of the worst pain just because I love New Vegas so much. I must lurk and rest. Absolutely, Atheria. Please take care of yourself. Thank you very much for raiding today and sending your community here. Take care. I hope your lip gets better soon. That's no good at all. It is not fun when you have a sore lip like that. That is no good. That's bad news bears. So we'll do leave quests and stuff tomorrow. I think the first thing that I do want to just check is whether there are any Moogle quests that I can do. Ones from Heaven's Ward Fates can be won via battle from an NPC. Wait, really? The Special Task Force one can? Oh, cool. That's helpful. That's helpful. You drift into sleep, listen, and have a wonderful rest of your stream. Thank you, Atri. Sleep well. Have a good eat. Herb. I don't know what I was doing there. Yo, spicy boy. That's a certified spicy boy. Yo, he's cute. I'm gonna get fucking wrecked if I go near him. Let's not do that. With all the MU Heaven's Ward, got them from NPC battle, granted required me doing all my allied society quests. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, we're not too far away from the allied society. What have we got? Stone throw away. A reviving. Oh, stop. No, there's 2 new ones today. Oh my god, we get to do 2 new Moogle quests. That's 50% of the ones that we have remaining. Oh my god. The RNG for these coming up in the dailies is so low. I'm so excited. It has taken so long for these to come up. Alright, we're gonna do 2 Moogle quests. A reviving roar. I'm so excited. Mogek is awaiting you with bated breath. Except, hello Scry, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Yo, 101 bunnies. 101 bunnies. Like Dalmatian, but bunnies. Hello, hope you're doing well. We are on the verge of a... Oh, sorry, this is a Moogle. Right, my bad, hang on. It's been a while. Do they have spots? They could be spotted bunnies. Maybe the 101st is a spotted bunny.
We are on the verge of a breaking discovery, Kubu. You remember our mission to restore the rookery to its proper capacity, yes? Well, one of our Moogles was investigating the stone dragons around the perimeters and found there were no mere ornaments. Unlike other statues, these ones faintly glow. We think they served a more useful purpose.
Gull, is that you? This is very similar to Gull's voice. Yeah, you're right. I realized the other day that Gull's voice changed a little bit from what it was originally and then became more of a Moogle voice the longer that I did his voice. Only some of them, and it's more patches and socks. Oh, little socks on the bunnies, that's so cute. Speaking of bunnies, did you hear Minecraft mobs got a redesign and bunnies are even more fluffy? Hey, yo, is it time for us to play Minecraft? Actually, unironically, I was going through clearing out some of my files today, and I found the version? What is it? Mod, I guess? It's the Minecraft 1 block. Where you start with 1 block. So it's not Skyblock, it's a little bit different. And I was like, that Minecraft itch, it was like, just a little bit of Minecraft? I could just play just a little bit of Minecraft, just a little bit. It's right there. I resisted though. I was busy. But yeah. Honestly, like, I would not be opposed to playing Minecraft. I love some good Minecraft. Fun fact, I mean, I've removed them off the internet now, but some of my original videos were Minecraft videos. The baby chicken is cute, small, and yellow. Oh, adorable. That's so sweet. I love it. 10 out of 10.
We think they served a more useful purpose. We want to see if they react in the presence of a dragon magics, and for that we need Wayaf. Could you summon him to roar upon the statues?
Okay. Wayaf to do the roar.
Welcome, daughter of man. Yes, we know of those statues. Father told me about them once. He said there are many mysterious stone sculptures that seem to respond to dragon magics under certain conditions, although we are unsure why or how. Perhaps Wei Af knows better how to awaken them. Wait here, and I shall call him for you.
Finally cooling to a reasonable heat here. It's been so hot. So hot lately. Big heat wave. Honestly, like, I have had the air conditioning on all day. I was like, I did go out this morning, and I was like walking outside at like, I want to say 9 o'clock in the morning, and I was sweating buckets. It was awful. I was like, I did not expect it to be so hot at 9 o'clock in the morning. Got mid-20s today, but Wednesday and Friday were god-awful. Oof. Is it just me, or was the heat wave way overhyped, though? I don't know, it's been hot. I feel like these days it's more common to have 40-degree days. It was only 2 hot days. I mean, only 2 hours of extreme heat is enough if you're not taking care of yourself. That's enough to put you out. That's enough to take you out if you're not careful. Also rained yesterday because of the bushfires in Vic. My mum's car got covered in sand and dust. Oof. Yeah, that sounds horrific. I hope everyone in Victoria is staying safe. The bushfires are super scary. So hopefully it gets under control. Walked to the shops at 7:30 this morning and started sweating. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it was really, really hot. I was glad to get home, honestly, out of the heat. Because I was like, I felt a bit stinky, to be honest. But you know what? I feel like when it's hot, you know, you're not the only one. Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Always stinky. Hey now. Whoa. Whoa. So far it's okay? Lucas said the hill where she takes her doggo for a walk is all scorched. Ooh. Oh my god. Stressful. Stressful. The dragon statue pulses faintly with a mysterious light. Have Wei Af use his roar to see if it reacts. When I was growing up, I lived in a rural area. And so bushfires were kind of just something that I grew up with. And I found it really anxiety inducing because we had to have a plan around what we did. And every year, especially if it was a drought, and there were years where it was a drought, it would be like, we'd have to have our action plan. And it's like, okay, you know, are we going to leave or are we going to stay? My dad always wanted to stay, but the problem is that, especially in the drought, water is more scarce. And so if you're trying to protect your property and fight the fire, we had no mains connection, so we relied only on tank water, which meant that the ability to fight the fire lasted to the extent that there was water in the tanks. But my dad would always insist that he wanted to stay. And it would just stress me out every year. Every time it was bushfire season, I would just stress. Every time there was like news of a fire, it didn't matter where it was. I'd be like, where's the fire? How close is it? You know, what's going on? And I do not miss those days, I tell you. I do not miss it. I think that's part of the reason why it puts me off living out in like rural areas these days. Because I'm like, no, too stressful. We'd be water limited, so I'd get stressed. I get stressed even these days. I have anxiety around water, like water wastage and fire. Because like water wastage, when you're on tanks and it's a drought, like that is serious business. Like a leaky tap could mean the difference between you being able to have a shower. Like it was hard and stressful, and yeah, I have like super huge anxiety about water wastage. Glad our fires haven't happened this year. That's good to hear, yeah. I sound old here, but when I was young, back in my day in rural Australia, it was only a heat wave if it was 35 plus degrees for a week or more. Now media tells us it's a heat wave if over 30 for a couple of days. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like it is important for people to take it seriously though, even if it is a couple of days. Heat wave here is usually 35 plus. Somewhere like Tasmania where it doesn't get as hot, a heat wave might be 28 plus. Oh, interesting. That makes sense though, because it's just hotter than usual. We've had a few mild years weather-wise since about 2020. Bushfires are no joke. Yeah, 100%. We'd have droughts in Auckland. We wouldn't have electricity because the dams didn't fill. Oh my god. Yeah, scary. Scary, scary. I'm glad that I do not have to worry about that stuff anymore, because stressful. And I was a child. Like, I was a child. Rolling blackouts suck. Yeah, especially if you've got like food in the fridge and freezer. Defrosting. You never know when the power's just randomly going to go out or for how long. The magics in the stone statues stir, as if awakened by Wei Af's roar. These statues are indeed from a bygone age, yet something is strange. Why does this statue carved by man respond to a dragon's roar in the present? Come, let us continue until all have been roused. Okay. Another? I hope something cool happens. I am reminded of the elders' stories, of how our kind used to bear man across the heavens, as I bear you now. That's kind of cute. We had a potbelly stove, would come in smug because we had hot dinner and hot chocolate. Hey, yo. Well, we came prepared. The magics in this... Oh, wait. Same thing. Could it be possible that the statues respond to the presence of our solidarity? I like the idea of that. Mystified Moogle. I can't. What was that strange noise just now? Perhaps the true functions of these statues have been lost to time. The men and dragons of the peaceful age had been known to make instruments that were mutually useful to both. I leave it to you Moogles to investigate whether it can be useful to you as well. For now, my throat is spent. Let us return.
I wonder if they unlocked some mechanism or utility we can use in our construction.
That would be useful. Who knows what it did, though? Who knows? It'd be cool if something actually did happen. Like if you could have seen it.
The statues did react then. Excellent, Koban. We will send out an exploration party at once to see if there are any of the structures around the rookery have changed. The men and dragons before the time of the Great War must have had a truly unique bond to create such devices. If they are watching from the heavens, I am certain they would be happy you and Wei Af are bearing the torch, so to speak, Koban.
Excellent. Alright, one more. Journey of 1,000 Hews. Mogek shakes his head.
Oh, why do I even bother sometimes? A group of Moogles said they were going to take a break from the restoration effort and explore the area around the Shiva statue south of here. But they appear to be taking too long for my tastes. Might you go check on them and see what they are up to?
Slackers! Gotta go check on the slackers. Slacking off. Don't worry, we will get them back on track, Mr. Mogek. I mean, it is a cool statue. Look at them all. What are you all doing here? Why are you all just... Why are you all rubbing your face on the stonework?
The mother of Shiv. So beautiful. Oh, pardon me, Koban. I was entranced by such majesty that I didn't see you standing there. Every time I lay eyes on her, I cannot help but feel inspired. How many years would it take to carve a statue of this size, I wonder? 10? 20? 100? Regardless, it is a display of dedication worthy of the highest respect. Someday, I wish to be respected as a Moogle sculptor, and that's why my mind is made up, Koban. I too shall hone my skills and create a statue as grandeur as this one, with a little help, of course. You have an eye for detail, right? Do you think you could mold me a small resin statue in the likeness of a valiant Moogle? I want to use it as a model to practice for my bigger Mog monument, Koban. While I would love to see your work, I do not have any materials on hand, unfortunately. But my brother is a peddler who deals in odds and ends at the summit of Som Al. If you mention I sent you for my work, he should be willing to give you materials, free of cost.
Hi Alti, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the pets. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the bunny check-in as well. 311 Beauty. Hello, hello.
Be sure to craft the statuette as intricately as you can. After all, it could become the model of a monument that could stand for 1,000 years, Koban.
Okay, dude. Alright. Here we go. Discount. Discount. Travel discount applied. Mongering Moogle.
He wants to carve what? Did he hit his palm or something? My brother is talented, sure, but he's no master. Even a sculpture my size would take him more than a fortnight, Koban. I'm rather doubtful that he could create such an enormous piece. But since you came all this way, I suppose I'll have to indulge him. Here.
Thanks. Okay, let's craft the miniature Moogle statue. Statuette, rather. Delicate synthesis. Cool. What's this? Increases quality by 100%. It does both. Okay. Alright, I figured it out. Hi Compachi, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you're well today. Doing good? That's good to hear. I'm glad. Just finished Dredge? Ooh, did you like it? I've heard good things about it. I think it was in one of the bundles that I picked up a little last year. I can say last year. And it's vague enough because I don't remember when I got it. It was probably last year.
Did you finish making the model?
I did. A tiny effigy that will serve as the model for a massive monument.
Wow, it's so lifelike, Kaboo! The details in the fur. The veins on the wings. If I didn't know better, I would say you've had quite the career as a sculptor yourself. Thank you so much for making me such an elaborate piece. You can tell Mogek that I've found my true calling in life. With this in hand, I'll be a master sculptor in no time. Kaboo!
I don't think that that's quite what Mogek had in mind.
I'm so excited, Kaboo! Although it would probably be best to start with a small boulder. Kaboo?
$15 for a packed 30 hours experience. Yeah, this is why indie games are so good. Like, you can get such good quality games that are like very reasonably priced and get a good, decent experience out of it. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Let's drop off. So, Mogek, about those dudes who went on for quote-unquote break.
I see. So he decided he would rather dedicate his time to sculpting. Well, I for one have no qualms with it. Not every Moogle is suited to be a mogmender, you know. Besides, if he is successful in his mission, then perhaps magnificent Moogle statues will be scattered around the churning mists. Kaboo! I am glad you were able to support him in his dream, no matter how big or small.
Aww. Okay, no, that was kind of sweet, actually. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10 with that price. Okay, alright, that's really good. That's a very good review. Okay, so we can head on over back to Kugane, where we started doing the main scenario. Horror game, though. Is it super scary? I didn't think it was gonna be that scary. Maybe we play it on Halloween. Thoughts? So I did. What's this? My red mage is already level 65. Okay, we'll do my samurai then. So last week, play. Maybe watch a scary clip first. Oh god. When is... Because Nova played it. Although Nova plays games that are scarier than what I play. So... So, last week... We arrived in Kugane, and we climbed Kugane Tower. We did the jumping puzzle, and you'll notice we also got the lamppost one as well. Very exciting. I'm very excited. And I did also start running through and talking to all of the NPCs. So my thoughts were we finished doing that, run around and talk to all the NPCs in Kugane. And then we'll keep going with the main scenario quest and progress that. So that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. My thoughts. I think I got up to talking to this person here. And I got distracted and then ran off and did something else. Ath doesn't do horror. I don't do horror, no. I would rather know what I'm getting into and be spoiled on maybe one thing. And probably forget about it anyway. Because I'm that kind of a person. And know what I'm getting into. Just imagine the scary thing looks like you're at a dose. Hi Val, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think what makes it scary in my mind is also like being on the water too. Hey Val, thank you for collecting your 5th fluffy bunny friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. And then this absolute beast of a man, he says, would you please stop gobbling your food like an uncultured hog? You'll like to choke on your chopsticks. Oh my god, he's me for real. That's me. Gobbling my food like an uncultured hog. That's me for real. Watch your clip first, should be good. I would recommend it too, except horror. Look, I might be okay. I did play Mortuary Assistant, so, you know, and I played Backrooms under duress. So it wouldn't be my first rodeo. It's a compliment. Exactly, Scry. It's a compliment to the chef. And not because I'm a greedy little beast. With no self-control. Not that. Nothing to do with that. An Aegean. Come sit with me and have a drink. I would hear the fantastic tales of your travels. Okay. He's drunk. Who has to race for the last Yorkshire pudding? Oh my god, Scry. My grandmother made Yorkshire pudding gluten-free once. Once. And when I tell you, I have wanted it every year since. Every year for Christmas. But she makes mince pies because that's more popular with the rest of my family. And she makes them gluten-free because my mum is also gluten-free. And my mum loves mince pies. But I'm like, I don't want mince pies. I want Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding or riot. You should have asked for her recipe. You know what? I can. Maybe I'll do that. I can ask her. With the art style, I think it would be less scary than the games you mentioned. Yeah, I'm thinking that too, Compacty. I think the art style would make it reasonable to play. Were there any other NPCs down here? You know what? That's a great idea. Then you can hand it to someone else. Yeah, exactly, Scry. See if I can find anyone willing to make it. You know, I probably should just try and make it myself. Really. Really, I should just try and make it myself. I made cookies recently. I could make Yorkshire pudding. How hard could it be? How hard could Yorkshire pudding be? Right? There is no denying that the tea and sweets here are excellent. But that is not the reason I frequent this establishment. I come here to see her. Ume is stunning, is she not? That is creepy and weird. And you need to stop doing that, bro. Uh-huh. Hot pan, very important. Hot. Hot, hot.
Welcome to Umineko Teahouse, the best place to drown your sorrows in platefuls of dango and cups of tea. What will you be having today, madam?
I mean, she's cute. But, like, she's not come here to this establishment all the time so that I can stalk her cute, you know?
To think that all the men here are more interested in stuffing their faces with dango than talking to a pretty girl and offering to buy her tea. Are there no gentlemen left in Kugane?
I mean, maybe buy your own tea? Or, better idea, you buy the cute girl's tea. Hi, Emogoth Mogram, welcome in. How are you? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day.
I need an adventurer with crafting experience. If you have a steady hand and a keen eye, I might have some work for you.
Oh, this is the leave meat that we unlocked last time. Been okay? Yeah, that's good. I've been pretty good myself. I had a nice break. Feeling well rested now, which is good. Been taking care of myself a lot more. Been making an active effort to have, you know, proper meals and exercise and exercise. I didn't do any today though because it was too hot and I was not feeling it. I did some walking. I did a bit of walking today and that's, you know, that's enough. Go out. Thank you. Thank you. It's been good. I've been feeling way more energized for it as well. Hey, you've been playing Fortnite? Nice, nice. Did I see today as I was scrolling that Fortnite have collaborated with South Park? Is that what I saw on my feed today? I did not sit on it for very long, but I'm pretty sure that's what I thought. Yup. Yeah, okay. Alright, gotcha. What an interesting choice. Because South Park is not targeted at children. That's not a children's media thing. Like, one of their games is explicitly like TOS you cannot play. Because there's like a full sex scene in the game. Like the South Park game. Is it the sex scene? Oh, no, maybe, well, there's the implied part. Look, there's a lot of things that are TOS in those games. A lot. I've played 2. I don't think I finished them, but I played 2 of them. Is there only 2? Anyway, yeah, I was like, huh? Grab the stick of truth after my friend was killed. Use the white suit. Avoided every single shot. They were mad. Brought my friend back. Used it in the most obscure spots possible and won without lifting a finger. Oh my goodness. Well done. Well done. That sounds like a very fun play to make. We were laughing so hard. That does sound very silly. How am I supposed to concentrate on my duties with the sea taunting me like this? My hand itches for a fishing rod, it does. I take it she's from Lanusha. Okay. Now, this feels a little bit like Uldar, where I feel like I'm gonna get lost. Or how am I supposed to methodically run through Kugane and talk to everyone? Oh, I did already speak to him though. Surabami? Ah, Shirogane. One day I'll wake up to your pristine white sands. Oh, that's the housing district. Well, I have a house there. No. Doing sword practice. Anyone else here? So, dude. Oh, I should use the map. You're so right. You are correct. Yes. All right, let's do the top area first. This is the Sekisegumi Barracks. See that you acquit yourself with propriety. 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 Yo, a ladder? Can I run up the ladder? I cannot run up the ladder. The Sekisegumi operations are dependent upon Bakufu coin, and let it suffice to say, it isn't, oh, keep choking on that. It isn't a particularly generous sum. We find ourselves stretched thin at the best of times. Propriety, not my cup of tea. Same. Propriety, whomst. Wheremst. Not me. None but authorized personnel may enter the barracks. State your business or leave at once. Well, no one stopped me from walking in, so... The Sekisegumi is the peacekeeping force of Kugane. Ever do we stand vigilant against those who would invite chaos into our fair city? Oh, chaos. Chaos is my middle name. Atheria Chaos Starbringer. This is Matsuba. This is Matsuba Square, and there is a great history here. It takes its name from Clan Matsuba, one of the first lines of magistrates in Kugane. Cool. An area down here. Louder. No NPCs down there. There's a little hole for crawling through there. What you doing? I'm running through exploring Kugane and talking to all the NPCs. Because we just arrived. We just arrived. Well, we arrived last week. But then I spent like 2/3 of the stream climbing Kugane Tower.
I must get home quickly and feed my little brother and sister. But not quite yet. I must hand out just a few missives more.
Good luck with that, kid. Anyone down here? No. Hope you have so much fun. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Up here. Hello, Hunter. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for collecting your fluffy bunny. I hope you're doing well today. G'day, g'day. Welcome to Daytenia, purveyor of the finest silks and garments in Kugane. Our name is taken from Daitenzan, the mightiest peak in Hingashi, and symbolizes our unwavering resolve to achieve the absolute height of elegance and fashion. How was D4? It was good. I had fun. Diablo is very, very fun. I could just keep playing it, honestly. I just love the, like, just kill stuff gameplay loop. Spoiler alert, the butter is spoiled. Master Kame recently took over the business from his dear father and has made it his personal mission to uphold the proud tradition of the Daytenia name, while also introducing worldly fashions befitting our modern age. Cool. Ethernet. Games like that are great though. Having to wait to play them. Oh no. Is the CC new? The CC? Closed captions? Oh no, I've had closed captions for ages. You can turn them on or off. Have the same ones? Yeah. Yeah, I like having closed captions. Because even though they're not perfect, look, they're not great. They do often get things wrong. Especially when I'm reading out video game names, but I think that it's nice to have them and it can make things a bit more accessible, or if people just need to not be listening to the stream, if they're you know, doing something else and maybe they can't hear the stream but they still want to chat or engage, then they can, at least to some extent. You can kind of get a vague idea at the very least. Welcome back, Apache. Welcome back. Delivering Moogle. A Smitty. The hunt is on, my friend, and that means work for me and my hammer. My partner here is mainly in for the bounty, but he never fails to bring me back something for the forge. If you ever have something what needs smithing, maybe I can lend you a hand as well. Look! It's the... This is the Monster Hunter collab, isn't it? There's nothing like the thrill of the hunt to set one's heart to racing. Yes, and do you seem to have the gait of one familiar with the sport? But have you strength enough to be considered my rival? I'd very much like to find out. He looks very Monster Hunter-y. Just chilling here. Go hunter for Talas. Yo. Oh my god. Okay, no, he is wearing pants. Alright. Alright. Alright, Devs. You knew what you were doing here. Okay. Oh, alright. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. They didn't even put him in his tidy whities. They put him in his ambiguously colored pants that definitely look like skin. And we could have made them any color. Go closer. 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 Oh, too close. Too close. Abort mission. He's getting the best breeze. Just the way that he's like standing there with his hands on his hips too. He says a thing. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. Do I have an emote that also... I feel like there is. Is it... There is an emote that is similar. God, I can't remember what it is though. Guard? Okay. There, thank you. Perfect. Perfect. I was out here with a permanent wedgie judging bro for getting a nice breeze in. I just wasn't expecting it, that's all. I just wasn't ready. Okay, I'm gonna walk away from him and come back and see if it triggers his line. Alright, say the thing. It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Oh no. Oh my god. That's fucked up. This guy's in his tidy whities. Stupid sexy Roegadyn. Hi Skabaru, how you doing? Hello, hello. Just wanted to pop by and say that I got the screen grab of you standing next to the nude guy as I was scrolling. There's context, I swear. I can't tell you what that context is, but I swear there's context. We were waiting for him to say his line. He's got a voice line and I was standing here waiting for him to say it, but he wasn't. So we had to come back, but you know. Look, the devs knew what they were doing when they put him in here. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? Not my fault there's a chiseled naked man standing here. Oh, but thanks for coming by, Skabaru. I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, they 100% knew exactly what they were doing. Yo, bathhouse. My, what broad shoulders you have. All the better for suplexing you, my dear. Anyway, Ashigara. Whew! Felt the blood rushing to my head for a moment there. I'll hop back in once I've cooled down. Take it easy, bud. Tamegi? There is nothing finer than soaking in a hot spring whilst letting one's mind drift out across the ruby sea. You can fucking see him from here too. Oh no. That was too funny. An innkeep. Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is naught that the mystical waters of the Bukaisen hot springs cannot heal. If I post a 7TV link, will I get balked? Nope. Thank you. Nothing at all. That's just a booty shake. That's just a booty shaking. Do we not have enough booty shaking emotes already? I think this is the one you're looking for, which is superior in every way. Tried to find one where it's Homer visualizing it, but couldn't. Damn. That is Flanders' booty, though. I don't understand. I've never... I don't really watch The Simpsons, to be honest. Oh, yes. The cursed golem one, too. Oh.
Honored traveler, I bid you welcome to the Bakairo Inn. Do you require accommodations?
Ask about the Bakairo Inn.
The Bakairo Inn is the first choice for accommodations for the countless merchants and dignitaries who pass through the port of Kugane. In addition to our immaculate rooms, guests are free to avail themselves of the Bukaisen Hot Springs. Our Aegean clients tend to find the experience revelatory?
Something like that. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. G'day, g'day.
If you wish to stay with us this evening...
Hey, thank you for the bit. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well.
If you wish to stay with us this evening, you need only ask, and I will show you to a room at once.
Alright. So I think that's everyone up here. Oh no, there's a Magi I don't think I've spoken to. Revelatory. Sounds like lavatory. You get some eeps, have a wonderful stream. Thank you, I hope you rest well. Thank you for hanging out with us today, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hee hee. Have you been for a soak in the soothing waters of Bukaisen Hot Springs? Take the time and you will not be sorry. My baths will cure all what ails you. That sounds awfully like snake oil. It cures everything. X to down. Is there a way down here for me to go? Whee! Okay, I did come down here already. And then we spoke to everyone here. So now we go over to the other side. Is that another jumping puzzle? A retainer vocate. Oh, summoning bell. Oh, this is like the main strip. Okay, this is where the merchants and stuff are. Ooh, overwhelming. Which way do I go first? Let's go down here. How far are you in the MSQ? We are at level 62? 61. We are just arrived in Kugane. That's why I'm going around and speaking to all the NPCs. Because it's our first time here. Yes, there's about 5 in Kugane. Oh, wow. My friend calls this the Japanese are the best at bathing section. Real.
Our shipwrights can fix anything that floats, even one of your massive foreign vessels.
Okay, cool. Good on him. That is good news. For a giant port. Oh, it's like a whole ship house here. Our officials have become infatuated with these flying vessels, these airships. How quickly they forget our heritage with the sea. He is got his nose bent at a joint. Can I help you with anything? We handle repairs and craft smaller boats like the ones you see here. But if you're after a sekibune, or something of similar size, I'm afraid you'll have to try elsewhere. I assume that's a large ship. Could we buy a boat? If the pier master thinks I'm to work another 20-bell shift, he's as daft as he looks. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. You call the union, alright? Gate guard. Oh, airship landing. Cool. Come to rest your weary bones as well, have you? I'm not sure I can take much more of my master's gentle instruction. I should slip away to the flower district and see what pleasures my meager wage can buy me. Well... I'm not doing any more jumping puzzles. The jumping puzzles can sod it. We have some of our finest actors performing today. Why deprive yourself of this wondrous spectacle? Save yourself the stabbing pain of regret and come and see the show. Cool. Okay, I'll come back to that in a sec. Once I've seen everything else. Jeweler, armorer, arms dealer, repairman, material supplier, culinarian, apothecary. Oh, this guy? I bid you welcome to Kugane Dori. Be it goods from near or far, all can be obtained here. For the right price, of course. For the right price. For the right price. You've a sorry look to you. Go on now, you've no business here. I've nothing cheap enough to sell to the likes of you. Whoa, okay. Fuck you then, bitch. Bitch. If there's aught you seek, you need look no further than my shop. Come, and find all that your heart desires. Yeah. See, I'd buy stuff from him. Not from that other lady, though. Right, there's no mounts here. The others are much easier. Oh, the other jumping puzzles. Anyone up here? God, there's a lot of twists and turns here, and I'm getting a little bit nervous. We'll talk. No one may pass these gates without the express permission of the magistrate. Be on your way. Okay. Express permission of the magistrate. Whatever. Fine. I'll leave. So I guess it's just the bottom section now. here? Garleans. Festus?
That's close enough, savage.
Oh, fuck you, too. Alright, whatever. Rude. Whomst are you? Don't see any flags or anything.
Yes, this is the Thavnarian consulate. No, you may not enter without official business.
Okay, Thavnir. Thavnir. That answers that question. Yo, this garden's so cute. Why does the Garlean and Thavnarian consulate get such a cute garden? It's not fair. Not fair. Yo, there's fish in here. Big fish. Koi fish. Yo, koi fish in real life are also huge. Like monsters. It was really cool when I got to go see the castle grounds and they had koi in the pond. Or the pond? River? Moat? Oh wait, was there another way to get over? Hang on, did I not explore thoroughly enough? Can I go through this door? But yeah, they were huge. They were bigger than the ducks. Peekaboo! Year 1. You have attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in Kugane. The airship landing is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Were they eating the ducks? No, they weren't eating the ducks. They were coexisting. But I'd be worried about who was going to win.
It is my job to procure rare items. More specifically, rare items from the Ruby Sea for the East Aldenard Trading Company. This, however, has become increasingly difficult of late due to the restrictions that have been placed on trade in Kugane. East Aldenard Trading Company. You.
There's a dude up there. How the fuck do I get up there? Peekaboo. Hello. The perfect blade can only be forged by those who have cleared their mind of all thoughts not relevant to the task at hand. Those who do not understand this most basic of swordsmithing principles are banned from taking up a hammer at my forge. What about me? I'm a pretty pog bladesmith. Quality armor cannot be forged without first considering the wearer. A master crafts for the patron's purpose, not to satisfy her own. Unless? Kugane teems with merchants, always coming and going, and we receive a great many commissions. It is my task to see that Kokojia's? It is my task to see that Kokojia's shelves remain fully stocked with the various materials of our craft. Good on ya. Sounds fancy. Sounds expensive.
Waiting on a commission, miss?
No?
You're still welcome to have a look inside, but please don't yelp when the heat hits your face. It distracts the smiths from their work.
Okay, fine.
Tell me, have you heard of Triple Triad? It is a most wondrous game. The researchers here at the pier have been teaching me how to play. It seemed simple enough at first, but it is actually quite complex. Why, I could spend all day sitting here thinking of stratagems. In fact, I often do just that.
Okay, nerd. Curious about my armor, are you? You're not the first. Upon beholding it, many have said that they were taken by a strange sense of nostalgia. If you like, I would be happy to trade it with you. Nostalgia? Is this like armor from another FF game? Perhaps? Never dreamed I'd get to see this side of the world before I started working for the company. Or after, for that matter. Fate's a funny thing, eh?
More fool me for signing on to a company vessel bound for the other side of the world. Making a living out here won't be easy.
Rip.
What a marvelous place this is, Kugane. So colorful, so lively. It's times like these that I know in my heart I made the right choice to leave Charlian and broaden my horizons.
Good on ya. Okay, now can I get up onto the ship? Maybe from the other side? It looks like a area I can go there. Like that bridge thing here. Like here? Aha. Boat. Boat. Big, big boat. 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 Big old boat.
Life on land is so stiflingly hot. It is truly unbearable. I wish nothing more than to sail the open sea and to bask in the ocean winds.
I know, welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. And for collecting your first fluffy little bunny. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for collecting your... checking in and collecting your first boonie. Welcome to Kugane. Hope you're enjoying the MSQ so far. Thank you. I'm having a great time. I'm really, really enjoying it. Been enjoying all of the quests. So many of them. There are many quests. Okay, is there... okay, there's this guy over here. Guy... oh. Clean enough to eat off, man. I don't really want to eat off a boat. Oh. Sorry. Thank you. Damn. Hey, yo, we got some Red Bull. Thanks for the Red Bull. I appreciate that. It's Red Bull time. How do I... have some Red Bull. Woohoo! Yeah! I'm all powerful! Bah! Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Rainbow time. Pride power. I love it. I love it. Hell yeah. Umikaze. Oh god, the pompadour. Whoa. I forgot there were pompadours in this game. Why is that rice not in the damn hold? Those good-for-nothing slouches better not have forgotten anything else. It ain't as if we can turn the ship about once we set sail. First bun. First bun collected. Woohoo!
An old friend of mine has become obsessed with a card game from the West. At first, I scoffed at her new pastime, but the more I watched her play, the more the game intrigued me. I even went so far as to trade with some foreign explorers and build a respectable deck myself. There are so many rules to learn.
Don't worry, buddy. Me too. Are you looking at your lady friend from over here, though? 'Cause if so, it's a little weird. Can I? I can. I can and I must. I'm king of the world! Okay. Alright, I think that's everyone. I think we're free. I think I can go do my main scenario quest now. We probably know where we're going now. I'm probably not likely to get lost. Maybe.
Be still, my heart. Well, well, I would expect no less of a bustling port. No sign of Gosetsu or Yugiri here. Not that I expected to stumble across them just like that, though it would have been nice. Just look at all these garish designs. Not fond of subtlety, are they?
Is that a theatre over there? A theatre? Cool. Ooh.
We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane.
Kugane Dori. Wow. Screenshotting for the VOD.
Kugane, as you are doubtless unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So, in this prosperous port where golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes, or kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. Now you're beginning to speak my language.
Oh, a kindred spirit.
What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin.
Hey now, no. He's not a good guy. Hold on. He's with the East Aldenard Trading Company in Lolorito. We can't be enjoying his company, Tataru. He's not our friend.
Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master Kaiten, pray allow me to introduce to you my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kugane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Kaiten of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean Guild is our welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure.
Thanks. I will. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more. Hey, can you... Oi, Kaiten, can you supervise that one a bit better? She's rude. Rude, I tell you.
Don't think I haven't memorized every detail of that street. There's at least half a dozen shops that will soon be enjoying my custom.
Cute. Tataru's like, I know what I want. Have fun, gotta go. See ya. See you later, Scry. Have a good one. Have a wonderful rest. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I appreciate it.
The district up ahead has a different air about it.
Oh?
We're actually quite far from the docks now, aren't we? This place is bigger than I thought. Where to next, I wonder?
Where to indeed?
If we may pause here for a moment.
This road leads to the Ijingai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Hi Nova, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Thanks for collecting your 126th bunny beauty. Hello.
Would this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire?
Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations, after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sekisegumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation. Though, to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. I'm sorry, you could have led with that? I'm sorry, you could have led with that?
What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right?
Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of a Sekisegumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Oh my god.
Oh, I don't even want to think about that.
So, as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another. Or you with yourselves. In the manner of the late Teleji Adeleji. Oh my god. What a joke. Coming from you. Yo, he's like, I'm funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I have yet to show you the Garlean consulate. I like that Alizé just goes on without everyone.
Danger, excitement, intrigue. Oh my.
Tataru is having a wonderful time.
Compared to the Hingan architecture, this seems drab and uninspired. Or mayhap I have simply had my fill of Garlean aesthetics, such as they are. Some might call it unwise. Hey, Sachi, welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Raiders. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. The Pookies Guild led by the legendary Pookies have come to unleash all the nuts. You have been officially pooked. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, hello, hello. I hope you're all doing well. G'day, g'day, Pookies. How you doing? How you doing? I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV. I also play other games though, but Final Fantasy XIV is my one true love. But we do a night each week where we have game requests from the community, and we have a night where I play games with my friends as well. So welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hi Sachi, thank you very much for the raid. And welcome in, Cinarified. Hello, hello. Ari, hello. Aura, g'day, g'day. Weaponized Being. Hello, hello. Pondy, hi. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well today. I see Australian, I see VTuber, I see FF14, I raid. Thank you so much for the raid today. I appreciate it. How was your Final Fantasy XIV? What were you guys getting up to today? Every quest, Sachi could learn something from you. It's a lot. It is a lot. This would require reading. True. To be fair, okay, I read quest dialogue, but I don't read tutorials. I draw the line at tutorials, okay? I will learn how to play the game on the fly. Or you guys can teach me. That's the rules. Chat teaches me, or I just figure it out. I vibe check it. No tutorial. We were doing FC housing decoration. Oh my goodness. It was pain, but so worth. I'm glad to hear it was worth it. Decorating is really hard. It's really, really tricky. It can be frustrating sometimes when you're trying to line something up just right and it's not working. But I'm glad it was worth it. I'm sure it looks amazing. I'll have to go check it out in the VOD. Spent 2 hours working on a little corner of my FC room. It was hell, but so worth. See, it's when you do it and you finish it and you look at it and you're like, damn, that shit looks good. That's some good shit. And you know what? I did that. I did that. Did everything in MSQ from AR to Endwalker in 30 days. Skipping almost every single blue quest. Whoa. That's very fast. You want to know how long it took me just to do a Realm Reborn? Do you want to know? Are you sure you want to know? Oh. Went into a craft thinking this will be easy. 3 hours later, I'm halfway. Oh my god. The focus, the concentration. I'm curious. It took me 14 months. To be fair, I streamed 2 days a week for Final Fantasy XIV. But yeah, it took me 14 months. 14 months? Oh my god, yeah. So I've been playing for a while. We've been here a while. Same amount of months as the number of the game. Yeah. Yes, yes. And then we did nearly 12 in Heaven's Ward. So I've been at every quest for just over 2 years. And we're in Stormblood. We're in early Stormblood now, which is exciting. It was good. It was good. It was calculated, wasn't it? But yeah, we do every quest. So that includes the relics. It includes all the job quests, the crafting quests. I even do the leave quests, society quests, everything. We do all of it. All of it. The relics. I see. Yeah. Look, I don't do... So the rule is, if it's a repeatable quest, I only have to do it once. So the relics are often repeatable quests, which means I only have to do them once, and then they're ticked off in the journal. So I've done one relic for Realm Reborn. So I did my Paladin,
and then I did, which I picked Paladin and then realized that it was more work to pick Paladin than literally any other. So, you know, that was on me. And then for Heaven's Ward, I did Astrologian. And then for Stormblood, I'm thinking we do... I kind of want to do Red Mage. I have a few people going through the expansions in our communities, invited them to the hard content from early expansions too. That's awesome. I'd love to do that too. I'd love to do the Coils of Bahamut Mine one day. That's something I'd really like to try. Hi Tempest, how you doing? Ath tortures herself for our entertainment. We are possibly doing that next. Ooh, exciting. Very cool. Very cool. Sachi, thank you very much for the raid today. If you need to head off so that you can take care of yourself, get food, get rest, whatever you need, please do. Don't feel like you need to stick around. I want you to take care of yourself first and foremost. I do appreciate you raiding in today, and I hope everyone who sticks around, I hope you have a good time. I do read out all the quest dialogue, so if maybe you're not used to a quest dialogue being read out, you can hear me voice act it. I am not a professional voice actor, but boy would I love to be. Oh, you read them out too? I do. See, there you go, you read them out. What are they talking about that reading required? There. Went off to watch a movie, was feeling like a movie. Ooh, I hope you had fun watching your movie, Tempest. Coils of Bahamut Mine sounds cursed. It is notorious from what I've heard. No, hell no, I don't read it out. That's a lot of dialogue. It is a lot of dialogue. This is why it's taken us so long. Also, I yap a lot as well, as you can tell. I do a lot of yapping. Thank you very much for the follows today. I do really, really appreciate it. Thank you for joining in and sitting here with me, being goofy. But yeah, thank you. Something that I do like to do when we get raided, especially from someone new, is I have a bot that kind of gives us a little bit of information and background about you. Sometimes it's pretty random. I have no control over what it's going to fall from. But I do like to read it out just so that we can get an idea of who you are, what your community is about. Sashi Mizora, more like Sashi Mizora Amazing. This EP chaotic kitsune VTuber is serving up a smorgasbord of content. 1 minute they're decorating their guild house in FF14. The next they're drawing waifus and spilling tea about 2027. Keep an eye on this fox, they're up to something. Probably art or games or both. Yo, you do art as well? That's cool. That's awesome. I love that. See, there you go. That's why I like doing that. I enjoy the yapping. That's good. Hey, stay frosty. Oh, I do art. That's cool. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, I don't draw too much because I get easily distracted. Very good art. Okay, I'm 100% gonna check it out. For sure. Thank you very much for the raid. As I said, if you need to head off, do not feel obligated to stay. I'm gonna keep going with the main scenario quest at the moment. Where we're up to in the main scenario is we have just arrived in Kugane, and Hancock is giving us a tour of the city. But I'm super sus on Hancock because he is affiliated with the East Aldenar Trading Company, and Lord Lolorito, that conniving bastard, that two-timing sniveling little Lalafell. So, don't know how we feel about Hancock. Although Tataru is having the time of her life. Last week, we did do Kugane Tower. We completed the Welcome to Kugane ritual, and we did the Kugane Tower jumping puzzle. Thankfully, we made it. I think I quit and then returned 3 times. Gave up and came crawling back. But we got there. Thanks to people giving me a hand, to be fair. To be fair, it's because I had help. Teaching me where to stand and whatnot. So, Still need to do the jump puzzle. It was hard. It took a few hours. I want to say it took us 2/3 of the stream, something like that. But we got the lamppost as well. We got the lamppost jump. I don't even do past like 6 jumps. I feel that. It probably took me 20 minutes to get past the first 6 jumps, if not longer. And the lamppost. Yeah! I was very excited. I'm pretty sure there's a clip. Hi Noct, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. Hello. And for collecting your fluffy bunny check-in. G'day. 191 bunnies. That is a lot of bunnies. Hey Ari, thank you for collecting your first fluffy bunny, and Aura for collecting your first bunny as well. Here's to many more buns to come. I appreciate that. A ton of bunnies. That is a lot of bunnies. You could make a Kugane tower of bunnies. a whole Kugane tower of bunnies with that many bunnies. And it would be much more pleasant to climb because they'd just be fluffy and soft. Although, probably more difficult. Alright, looking forward to Savage later today. Exciting, Noct. I hope you enjoy. I hope it goes well. I hope you make some good progress. At the moment, we're loitering outside the Garlean Empire. What's it called? Not Syndicate. Not Union. That's also the wrong word. I feel like I'm getting closer though. Embassy. Thank you. That's the one. Egg the embassy. We're eggs. Oh my god! That's also an Arkless one. I also have one of the Arkless emotes. That's crazy. Alright.
Some might call it unwise to loiter outside the gates of a hostile empire's consulate.
Nah, it's probably fine. Hey yo, another one as well. Oh, Sachi's got one. Kid. There you go. So, you got good taste, Sach. That's good taste.
So, that building's full of Garleans?
It is, Lise. It is. Okay, we already spoke to Alpha now. Alright, Hancock.
This, as you may have surmised, is the consulate of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West?
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. I think they don't say anything new. Okay. By the grace of Lord Lolorito, this guy.
There is oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district. But you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices.
The pleasure district. I like the VA. I wonder if they're a pro. I'm not, no, but I would love to be. I would love to be. It would be my dream. If I was ever a voice actor in a Final Fantasy game, I think I would die. I think that'd be peak. I would die. Oh.
the unmistakable scent of wealth and power.
Scent of wealth. Tataru's lost her mind. We've lost Tataru. Tataru's been replaced by a creature of insatiable greed. That would be epic. It really would be. That would be my dream, I think.
I dare say we could travel to Mericidia, or the New World, and find a man like Hancock waiting for us.
You mean, like, one of Lord Lolorito's dudes, Alfie? Probably. Tataru is amazing. She's great. I'm loving this new side of Tataru that we're seeing.
Even though this feels just as out of place as the Garlean consulate, it's a lot more comforting. There is no denying that this place was built for an Uldan.
Yeah, you can see. Oh, look, it's even got the symbol of Uldar in here. Like the bricks, and then this is very. This feels very Uldan, but like also part of like the pillars kind of hanging. Don't know. And then the brickwork.
Greetings, sirs and ladies, and welcome to the Kugane branch offices of the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
At long last we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble officers? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way.
Wow. I like the wallpaper. Ooh. Ah. Oh my god, Lord Lolorito, the tiny statue.
Took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality.
The tiny statue of Lord Lolorito sent me. Of him just sitting there, like, pointing.
You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Okay. How did you manage to soundproof this place? Look, there it is. The gold statue of Lord Lolorito. I wish my FC room was this big. I need more space. Need more room for activities.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
Yeah, get him, Alfie. Get him. You tell him.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
Oh, yeah. Heartfelt contrition. I don't think Lord Lolorito is capable of saying the words heartfelt contrition, let alone experiencing it.
Never having been one to put stock in words alone, the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity.
Material aid. Okay, and then what does he want from us again?
By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests.
There it is.
That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
There it is. There it is. That's what he wants from us. He would not be helping us if he was not interested in the outcome.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
Oh, maybe At least, maybe Hancock will know where they are.
The Aori Shinobi and the Roegadyn Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugane.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Easy. Done.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? He literally just described both of them, Lise. What do you mean, are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
Okay. Are they still here?
The Ruby Sea. Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Me too, Lise. It's okay. Me too.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
A map? A map? Show us the map. Go on. Me 3. Yeah, I was never good at it. Ooh.
We are here in Kugane, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast.
Go on.
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha.
I'm following.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea.
Easy. Alright. It doesn't seem that wide.
Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
There are... okay. There are a lot of people in power in Doma. In... Othard? What's the... I'm showing my terrible way of expressing geography. Because Hingashi is neutral. Doma is controlled by the Garleans. But was overtaken from previously whoever it was under control from. But the Ruby Sea is the Confederacy. Alright, this is a lot... Politics are going deep on this one, for sure. Oh, that's a pretty card, though.
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
So, they're basically pirates, I guess. But, like, legitimized pirates. You could argue that that's what Limsa is, though. You know what? You know what? Limsa is technically legitimized pirates. Privateers. Okay, yeah, privateers is a better word. You're right.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy.
Oh. So the Confederacy were, like, unbothered. Moisturized.
The recently
sitting in their
appointed
lane.
acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire.
Okay. The acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma. So she's literally on higher duties and she's out here trying to upheave their authority. Okay. Oh, brave. Trying to prove herself, I guess. The entire lore of FF14 would definitely make my head spin. It's a lot. Yeah, it's huge. It's a lot of information.
Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Oh boy. Wow, that got complicated and messy quick, didn't it? Just because one person got greedy.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
Yeah.
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
Well, okay. I mean, if they're not here anymore, then they probably made it. Probably. Hopefully.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
Makes sense. Checks out, Alfie.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Okay. I'm super sus on this arrangement. This arrangement is screaming red flags. Oh, that shit-eating grin isn't not helping. Almost 6 AM, so you should probably sleep. It was nice to be dropped here. I hope you have fun with the quest and the rest of the stream. Thank you, Aura. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful rest. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And for hanging out today. Thank you, thank you.
I'm not sure how I imagined our time in the Far East unfolding, but it definitely didn't involve Uldans, and especially not these Uldans. Still, whatever works, right? He was not exaggerating when he spoke of their wards' efficacy. Whoever wove them did so with consummate skill. Oh, this place takes me back. It reminds me of the workshop of an Uldan lapidary I once served.
What?
I must confess, I am an avid collector of all things Far Eastern. See for yourself, I insist.
See for myself. Moogle! Moogle spotted. Moogle, is that a chicken? What is that? Or a fortune bag? Is that a fortune Moogle? Looks like a shrine. Wow. Ooh. Ah. Gun. Gun. Hancock's got a gun. Sword. I want whatever this is. Whatever this is looks delicious. That blue drink? Yum yum. Big fan. I'm a big fan. Anyway.
Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lolorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamegan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them.
You know what? That's so valid. Alright, before we do the next main scenario quest, I am gonna take a very quick break while we have the ads running so that I can top up water, get a snack, you know, do all of those things. If you would like to get a snack, make a cup of tea, get some water, stretch, move around, do things that are good for you, now's a good time to do that. And then we will be back very soon, just after this ad break. I'm back, sorry, I'm back early. I'm gonna have my snack. But hello raiders, hello. I hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for the raid, Akechi. I hope you're doing well today. G'day. She finished Heavenswood? Yeah, pretty sure she was partway through last I saw. Yes, we are in Stormblood. We are just in Stormblood. We are early Stormblood right now. We are in Hingashi and Kugane. We just explored Kugane today. We did the Kugane Tower last week. But yeah, if you don't know who I am, I'm Atheria. I do every quest in Final Fantasy XIV, which is why it takes me a little while to get through the expansions. But I also play other games as well. I enjoy RPGs, indie games, but we have a redeem, like a channel point redeem for game requests. So I've been playing through those weekly and trying some games that I wouldn't normally have picked out for myself. And that's been really, really enjoyable. I've enjoyed doing that. I get to play things that are a bit different and I never would have picked for myself normally, which is great. It's fun. Sometimes they infuriate me like Life is Strange, but it was an objectively well-made game. The characters were awful though. But welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid, Akechi. I appreciate it. If you need to head off so that you can get some sleep or rest or whatever you gotta do, please take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And as our introduction and update to what you've been getting up to, Akechi, oi mate, Akechi Holmes is your go-to Aussie VTuber detective, solving mysteries and gaming crimes. From AI, the Somnian Files, to Honkai Star Rail, they're serving up variety like a true blue legend. Comfy vibes and anime energy, you betcha. Just don't blame them for the stream hours. That's all part of the Down Under charm. Oh, thank you, Akechi. I love that it would do like a full Australian descriptor. That's a heck of a synopsis, right? That's good. I like it. I like the synopsis that it does. It does some interesting ones sometimes. I love the solving of crimes. Very good. Very good. But yeah, at the moment, we're doing the main scenario quest where Hancock has just shown us around Kugane, and now he has a lead on what happened to Gusetsu and Yugiri. So hopefully we can find our friends, because that'd be pog. Guys, I hecked up and I got a different flavor of Up and Go, and I feel weird about it. Like, it's not bad, it's just different, because I've never had this flavor before, because I always get chocolate. And now I have vanilla ice. And it's different. And I just don't like different. I don't think it's bad. I think it's okay. I think the flavor is okay. I prefer chocolate though. Or do I just prefer chocolate because it's what I always get? No, I think I prefer chocolate. What kind of flavor is vanilla ice? Like, vanilla I get. But vanilla ice? What's the difference between vanilla and vanilla ice? Anyway. Okay, well, we shall continue on now with our question. Did I talk to them already? Yes. Okay, Alpha, no. What's next? What's next, bud? A good samurai is hard to find. Question mark, question mark, question mark, reward? A gift? A gift? For me? Ooh. Alphino is a man with a plan. Let me turn this back down a little bit. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gusetsu's whereabouts. Agreed. Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry. But if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed.
Tataru would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alize and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gusetsu during our voyage.
Sketches? Again? Yo, that's so good! The sketches are great. Wow.
Wow! Stola warned me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great! They'll definitely come in handy.
Yugiri, my girl! My baby girl!
Looks like it's you and me, Atheria. Let's step outside and talk about where to start.
Oh, I get to journey with Lise. This is rare. Rare and unusual indeed. I don't think we've ever gone anywhere with just Lise before. Right? I think this is the first time. Yo, there's side quests already. Oh no. Alright, we'll do this main. Oh, there's so many side quests. We'll do this main scenario quest and then we'll move on to side quests. One at a time. Quests, please. There's enough of me to go around for everyone. One at a time. Quests. Oh my god. Oh.
Wow, Alphinode's sketches are so... I don't know how to put it, but they're very... Well, see for yourself.
I'll have a look again. You may view Alphinode's sketch at any time during this quest by using the relevant item in the Key Items menu.
Go on, take a look. You'll see what I mean.
Or I could just click on it here. A Yugiri and Gusetsu sketch. A surprisingly accurate depiction of Yugiri and Gusetsu, once again suggesting that Alphino may have mistaken his life's calling. Ooh.
It looks more like them than they do. Honestly, he could make a living doing this. Oh, sorry. No time for distractions. Why don't we start by visiting Karaku with the on-something? On-sun? On-san? Onsen! That was it!
The onsen, okay. Guess what? I've unlocked all the teleporters to make my life as easy as possible. Ta-da! Come one, come all. Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes. There is naught that the mystical waters of the Bukai-sen hot springs cannot heal. Oh, what is that in your hand? It is a sketch, my good sir. You seek this Aura and this Roegadyn, do you? Oh, no. 1,000 apologies, but I cannot help you. It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. So they were a patron, though. So you're telling me they were a patron here?
Please, we came all the way from Eorzea to find our friends.
We have our reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion, and we have ever honored their wishes. Only the Sekisei Gumi may demand otherwise. I'm sorry,
but there is naught I can do. I suppose we'll just have to ask someone else then. What about that woman who runs the holstery? Kotokaze, was it?
Anything new to say?
You seem a kind soul, and it pains me that I cannot help you. If the strain of your troubles weighs too heavily on your heart, I could recommend a number of treatments.
Oh my god, he's trying to upsell me, bro. Trying to upsell me, man. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Welcome, traveller. Can I interest you in some rice wine? Exceptional quality, delivered but the other day.
Have you seen these people?
Ah, an Ori shinobi and a Roegadyn samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of my own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the lands across the Ruby Sea. The doomed rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet.
I see. And you are familiar with the ways of Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some may call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or, if I must speak more plainly, yes, I can help you. But if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The 2 individuals of whom you speak did indeed come here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. Oh, absolute legend.
You've been a great help, Mistress Kotokaze. I'll be sure to come back for that wine sometime.
We would welcome your custom, miss.
We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest, and we'll meet here when we've finished. All right? Good luck.
Time to interrogate. I mean question. I mean politely ask so as not to get arrested, while also being sufficiently forceful as to demonstrate the requirements of my needs. How the fuck do I get over there? Oh, is it up? Up here? Yeah, there we go. And then down. Yeet! Sorry, I did not intend to do that. That was not intentional. I did not Hey, hopefully I didn't give that person a fright. Oops. You ask me if I've seen this Ori woman and this Roegadyn samurai. The woman is unknown to me, but the man is not. He was for Doma, but I could not help him. We travel solely between here and Radzadhan. It would be an unreasonable detour. Hi Ellie, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hope you've been keeping well. It's good to see you again. As I said, I spoke only with the man. He wished to go to Doma and went away when I said I could not help him. Will that be all? Yes, yes, fine, fine. I believe you. I believe you. Kurt, Captain. Yes, a Roegadyn gentleman did approach me. He wanted to charter a ship to take him across the Ruby Sea, the mad devil. I sent him away, like all the others before him. The woman? Nay, I know her not. I told you I refused the man's request, and I know nothing of the woman. Now, leave me be. Alright, we're just questioning sufficiently forcefully to describe our point without getting arrested. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Is there a captain in here? Captain, my captain. Where'st art thou, my captain? Oh. Hello? Am I a silly goose? Are they upstairs? Up here, perhaps? Oh, on the ship? There's the ship, right? Maybe they're on the boat. Yeah, meticulous merchant. Well, 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 you look like you're dressed mighty fine today, sir. Passengers? No, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Now we only transport goods. I told this to the samurai and sent him on his way. The woman? If it is woman you seek, the pleasure houses have plenty. Whoa, hey man. Alright, she's a special kind of woman, okay? Ooh, my god. I told you the man was alone, and I sent him away. What more do you want? What happened to you, Giddy? Seems like she wasn't with him with Gosetsu. Hopefully she's alright. Where'd she go? Whee! How did it... Oh, never mind. Judging by the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Uh-oh. Oh, yo, we get to keep the sketch. That's our gift. That's our present. Awesome. Okay, well, that was our main scenario quest. And now I'm dying. I would like to keep going on the main scenario. I'm very tempted. But wow, there are so many side quests. Look at them all. We could unlock some things. There's some blue unlocks. Yo! Oh, you know what? Let's go. Let's unlock Shirogane. And then I'll go show you the house. Because I know I know y'all readers from Sachi earlier were doing some FC decorating. I can show you ours. I should probably actually get the quest first. Oh, it's the lady who was dreaming about the sands of Shirogane. Tsurubami is frantically trying to get your attention. Ah, Miss Ijin, a moment if you would. There is a favor I would ask of you. You see, word has it the Lord Bugyo of Kugane has established a new residential district, especially for foreigners. Having long dreamed of a home to call my own, I couldn't help but find myself wanting to know more. I would like very much to see the district for myself, but as I am not a foreigner, I fear I would be turned back before all and sundry. The embarrassment would be too much to bear. And so I turn to you, Miss Ijin. I would be most obliged were you to go to the residential district, Shirogane, and make inquiries in my stead. I'm given to understand a representative of the Bugyo is present at the docks. If you would speak with him, he should be able to tell you more. Oh, I cannot wait to hear what manner of place it is. Okay. At the docks, down here. A fabulously foxed fellow. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that quest. He's fabulously foxed. You didn't see it, but I pushed my glasses up when I said that. Yosho official. You are welcome, my foreign friend. May this humble servant of the Lord Bugyo assist you. Ah, so you were interested in Shirogane. 'Twould be my pleasure to tell you about the district. Ever since Kugane opened its arms to the world, the number of visitors continues to grow, and among those who come, no few remain here for extended periods. Such lodgings are available in the city no longer suffice to meet demand. In order to address the accommodation shortage, the Lord Bugyo has established a residential district upon the nearby isle of Shirogane. Plots of land on the isle are being released exclusively to foreigners, who may build homes upon them as they see fit. A tidy solution, I'm sure you will agree. If you wish to learn more, I invite you to take this boat to Shirogane. There you may speak with the district official and inspect the isle at your leisure. Travel to any one of Shirogane's wards to advance the quest. Okay.
The ferry is bound for Shirogane. Are you coming along?
Sure am. Go to specified ward. 13. Wow. So pretty. Greetings and welcome to Shirogane, Kugane's residential district for foreigners. You are a visitor to our shores, if I'm not mistaken. In which case, congratulations! You are eligible to purchase land here and build upon it. So long as you have the funds, it matters not whether you do so as an individual or a group. If you wish to know about the process, the resident caretaker yonder will be pleased to assist you. And if there are any among your acquaintances who might have an interest, we would be grateful if you could spread the word. Alright, before we go back. Here we are. This is our FC house. Oh, those people moved. There used to be people that lived here. They left. Ta-da! This is our plot of land. Our humble abode. I did not decorate this. My friend did. I just want to get that out there. We'll go into my apartments that I did decorate. Wow. Yeah, it's like a yokai inn. So we have the headless innkeeper here. Oh, not headless. The only head. I literally, every time I introduce it, I say headless. But he's only a head. That's it. That's all he's got going. He's just a head. And this is the kitchen. Wow. Got some tasty treats. Some tasty treats. And we have the library here. I was lazy, I didn't put up any decorations. And then downstairs we have the event area, which I keep meaning to take advantage of, but alas, have not. So this is the downstairs, the entertainment area, if you will. It's designed to have like shows, so we can have guests here. There's like... Can you play that? Anyway. So yeah, there's like a stage here, and it's a functioning stage, so you can go back here. And it functions like a stage normally would, so you've got like the wings. The stage wings. So you can do like... entree to the stage. Very cool. Very cool, very fancy. Very nice. Bartenders. And then upstairs is the in rooms. Well, no, first of all, actually, yeah, we'll do the in rooms first. So there's in rooms here. So, you know, some watermelon. And places for people to slip. And ta-da! And then they're a bit cozy. You can literally see into the other rooms. But, you know, don't worry about that. That's not important. It's aesthetic, okay? And this is the upstairs area with a pond and the Book of Demonic Curses. Everyone has one of those in their houses, right? This is the war room. This was the idea of this room was this is where we'd gather to meet up for like raiding. They're like raiding strategizing. So the war room here. And here's the bathrooms. Showers, hot bath, toilets. Hi Diaz, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're well today. What are you doing? I was just showing my FC house. Because we just unlocked Shirogane. And the FC house is in Shirogane. I did not decorate it though. It was not me. I did decorate my chambers though. This is my room. This is my study. My consultancy room. As you can see, I have my husband and my wife on the walls. Oh, decorate, she calls it. Yeah. I have the Book of Demonic Curses in here as well, for quick reference. This is... the idea of this room was like a demonstration of the things that I've achieved. So, it's like, there's the hill... so, there's kind of a reason for things being in here, you know? So I've got like the Hildebrand portrait. There's the Coils of Bahamut picture. There's the... from the... doing the big fish quests. Money, because I like money. I've got my job stones in here. And fun fact, this room in the game was used as inspiration for my Just Chatting scene. You might notice that there's some things in here that are looking pretty familiar. Like this bookcase here, and the Kate Sith doll, the cactuar. These job stones are familiar. Because if I go to my chatting screen... Ta-da! See? But my chatting, this scene has inspiration of like other games that I like as well. So it's not just Final Fantasy that has inspired this background. It's a lot of games that I've played. Oh yeah, even Minecraft was in there. Going back to our Minecraft discussion earlier. But yeah, there's like the Moogle post-Moogle cap. There's also a bakery. Is this one? No. I just went back into my own room. There's another room I decorated as well. Fucking... Are you serious? Why am I like this? Third time's the charm, I guess. Okay, we'll get him this time. This time for sure. Fuck. I give up. I give up. What am I doing? I can't read. Okay. We made it. We made it to the bakery. Okay, this is the bakery. My husband is on the wall again. Obligatory husband posting. Yeah, this is the bakery. This is where you come to get some snacks. Some good old snacks. You can stand in here and be like, yes, what would you like today? A croissant? I can get you a croissant. No problem. Croissant coming right up. Just kidding, I don't have any croissant. We have, Breacher Burger though. But yeah, I was really happy with how I decorated this. I was pleased as punch when I finished this, but it took me ages. Hi Sandra, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate that. And the stretch, that is an excellent idea. Actually, I can't remember if I'd finished this room, but the last time I came in here on stream. I decorated it off stream because it takes me so long and I'm so indecisive. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for the care package. Anyway, so that's the apartments that I decorated. I find like with rooms like this, it's about how you divide up the room and how you split it to make it a bit more interesting. So kind of like, even though it's a small space and it's hard to divide it into different rooms, I've got like this section where it's partitioned here, kind of split it into 2 rooms. Because then when you're sitting here, this feels cordoned off. And then here, if you're standing here, you're the musician, so you're just a bit more open. But, yeah, anyway. That is all. That is all. Alright, let's go back and tell the lady the bad news that she doesn't have a hope in hell of getting a place here. Sucks to be her, I guess. RIP. Can I use the ferry to go back to Kugane? Hi Juliet, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're well today. She was up. Oh yeah, up here. Straight ahead. I don't have my quest thing open. Oh yeah, I do. Right, because I opened it for the Moogles earlier. You're not well, Juliet. That's not good at all. I hope you feel better soon. My CCQs have finally died. Oh, that's right. I need to do some PvP. There's another mount in the PvP series, and I need to do PvP. I haven't done any PvP yet. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Let me tick off the main scenario quests that we've done so far. And this is side quest in Otha? No, Hingen? Yeah, Kugane, here we are. I Dream of Shirogane. Okay, yeah, that's the one we just did. Easy. Level 23! Doing good on this series. That is really good, Sandra. New frontline map has been so fun. I've actually been on a PvP arc. I didn't even know there was a new map, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know there was a new map. Hell yeah. Cool. Cool. PvP tomorrow, guys? PvP tomorrow?
Ah, there you are, Miss Ijin. So, what were you able to learn about Shirogane?
I learned that it's not for you, unfortunately.
Oh my, it sounds like a truly lovely place. Yes, I do believe I would enjoy it there. Your vivid description has quite convinced me of it. That locals are barred from purchasing land is no object. I need but find myself a foreign husband. If you know someone, you will introduce me, yes?
You know what? I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. She's like, I need to get myself a sugar daddy. Yes, me. Me.
Pick me.
Why husband? Why not wife? Me. I volunteer as tribute. You can now teleport to the residential district. Oh, nice. The residential district Ethernet for Shirogane can be accessed through the Kugane Atheria. Handy. Okay. Ooh, so many side quests. Where do we start? We could unlock the... You know what? I want to do this side quest. With a fabulously foxed fellow sitting on the ground. With a Teahouse serving girl. You tell him. You tell him. He looks drunk as a skunk. Zero tolerance Teahouse. A Teahouse serving girl of Kugane is at her wit's end due to the incessant repetitions of an ebrious citizen. Ebrious? Of an ebrious citizen?
Enough! I can't stand it anymore! How many times are you going to recant the same old tired tale?
Shut your mouth and open your ears, you little bin. This statue is Zuko of Clan Buhen, the greatest warlord Kimgaby has ever seen. The founder of the Sueno Kuni. Let's see. How many years ago were it they were Lord Shinakuni?
Excuse me there, my lady. Would you please do something to cool off this hot-headed drunkard? I've just now sent a Teahouse hireling to fetch some water from the well. If you are able to find her, ask her for a pail of cold well water. I'll do what I can to keep this ale-soaked sod from bothering the other patrons until you return. And this is the best part of it all.
That was Atheria in real life, yawning.
Damn it all. What was I just about to say?
Get some cold well water, why don't we? This is gonna be satisfying. Oh.
That drunkard is at it again, is he? Well, I've got just the thing for him. Here, take this pail of cold well water and give his head a good dousing. That always seems to do the trick.
Hell yeah. Sober up, mate.
Splash. Go ahead and dump that pail of cold well water square on that drunken mama's head.
Cold well water. A pail of extremely cold water drawn from a well.
Oh no, I've got good drunk again, haven't I? I'm so sorry. It's just I were a grave guard for the branch family of a branch family of a branch family of Clan Boo and I were. My love of the drink got me to where you see me now. I didn't never mean to bother nobody. I'm sorry. So very, very sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for your trouble, stranger. I hate to admit it, but as prominent and well-to-do an establishment as our Umineko Teahouse is, we do find ourselves a close neighbor to the hostelry. Drunkards are not as few and far between as we would like. But that's not to say their lot is all bad. There are many whom the drink drives to be quite generous. Those souls are always willing to part with a pretty gill to buy whatever tea and sweets we recommend. That is just one of the many reasons why I have come to love this city. I hope you come to grow as fond of it as I have. Good day to you, then.
Zero tolerance tea house. Okay, I'm satisfied having completed that quest now. There's the hunt quest. I think this is just an unlock. 1-star veteran clan hunt. Estrald of the Shirogane hostelry. Oh my god. Hostelry. Shirogane fuck. I keep saying holstery. Wait, hostelry. Shirogane hostelry is keeping a close, enlisting eye on passers-by. Hostelry. Hostelry. You there? Aye, you. You look to be a strong one. I'm Estrald of Clan Centurio. Tell me, have you any interest in joining the hunt? Just a moment. You are a newly made member of Clan Centurio, are you not? Atheria, was it? Aye, I knew it! I've heard your name from good Adelaine. To hear him tell it, you're quite the hunter. But if there is truth to that, then tell me, why are you but yet a fledgling huntswoman? Mayhap you've made an ill name for yourself? No reverence for authority? Trouble getting on with others? No matter, the hunt will solve all your worries and woes, kill your quarry, and redeem your reputation. There is no need for fanciful or flowery explanations. Simply hunt, 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 and hunt some more. The more monsters that die by your hand, the more the clan will hold you in high esteem. Heed the call and prove yourself. Just talking of the hunt sets my blood to surging. No doubt you care to know more, for how could you not? Go and see Wilveva outside the Shiokaze hostelry. She will tell you all you need to know. Off with you, then. I got it. I did it. I said it correctly. Exciting. I struggle with that word too for some reason. I don't know what it is. I think because holstery is also... Isn't that also like a word? Or it's close to being a word? And a word that I more commonly... Like holster? So it's like holster? Which is a word I'm more familiar with than hostelry. Hostel? Yeah. Yeah, like I know it comes from hostel. But, like... I don't see hostelry very often. Sorry. I finished my up and go. Maybe I just don't see words very often. Maybe I just get tongue-tied. Who knows? That's a nice slurp. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to get the last bit in the bottom and it's been bothering me for a while. I've been trying to do it quietly for ages and not having any success.
Estreld sent you, did she? So, you are the one of our clan named Atheria. Well met, sister. I am Wilveva, and like I am Wilveva, and like Estreld, I am a veteran member of Clan Centurio. The clan hunt board here in Kugane is under my keeping. I confess, I am shocked to hear an adventurer who has made such a name for herself as you has yet to rise in our ranks. What evils have you done to stay your climb? Oh, I'm in the wrong, am I? Well, this much I know to be right. For a savage such as yourself to languish in our lowest ranks is a waste not often seen in Clan Centurio. Wait, is she a Garlean? And so, by the power vested in me by Clan Centurio, I grant you the right to undertake 1-star veteran clan mark bills. See them done in number, and one day you too will find yourself among the Centurio elite. Quietly, why though? Free ASMR. Free ASMR. For free. Heed this advice. Do not mock the single star. The strength and ferocity of your prey will be far greater than others you've known before. Hunt bold, but hunt wary. Woohoo! Veteran clan hunts now accessible. You are now able to undertake 1-star veteran clan mark bills from the clan hunt boards in Kugane and Raga's Reach. Defeat the monsters described on the bills, and you will be rewarded with Centurio seals, which can be exchanged for exclusive items. To exchange Centurio seals for exclusive items, speak with either Estreld or Setsuya at the Shiokaze hostelry, or with Billabot or Lukin in Ralga's Reach. New quests and 2-star veteran clan mark bills will become available from Estreld at the Shiokaze hostelry upon reaching level 63. No MSQ for a while. Yeah, probably no more MSQ tonight. We'll get to more tomorrow though. Definitely. Because we've still got a few side quests to do. So we'll do a few more of those tonight.
and then continue with MSQ tomorrow. Oh, I can unlock the next hunt too. Two-star veteran clan hunt. Estrald of the Shirogane hostelry continues to keep a close, enlisting eye on passers-by.
Gods be good, it's not every day I see one as strong as you pass by. I am Estrald of Clan Centurio, and I invite you to take part on our hunt. Ah, but I know your face. Aye, aye, you are the firebrand, the one whose ways have kept her from rising through our ranks. Atheria, was it not? It has been some while since last we met.
Yeah. Some while.
Your eyes have changed, and for the better. I'd venture you've had your share of grazes with death since then.
If you count falling off Kugane Tower, maybe?
Aye, the one-star bills are no longer fit for you. Go and speak with Wilviva. See if the clan will not issue you bills more suited to one of your abilities. For as the hunter grows, so too must the hunt. Go well, friend.
Okay. I'm back. Shocking.
You must be Atheria. Estril told me to expect you. She mentioned it was time you tried your hand at a second star. It would seem she's taken quite a liking to you. And rightly so. Elstrild has always fawned on strong women. I suppose there's no faulting her for that.
Fawned on strong women? Oh my god. Oh my god. So be it. I will see to it how 2 stars are at your disposal. But you would do well to know the difficulty will be far greater than 1-star hunts you've seen. Prepare yourself. Alright. Complete. Watch me be able to go and unlock the next one again. You are now able to undertake 2-star veteran clan mark bills from the clan hunt boards in Kugane and Ralga's Reach. New quests and 3-star veteran clan mark bills will become available from Estrald at the Shirogane hostelry upon reaching level 66. Okay, no, I'm just sure. Wait. No, I can unlock it. What? Oh, right, because it counts any of your classes being at level 66. Wow, okay. Well, Estrald, you wouldn't believe it. I'm back. 3-star veteran clan hunt. Estrald of the Shirogane hostelry persists in keeping a close, enlisting eye on passers-by.
Well, if it isn't our good Atheria, come closer, let me see for myself how far you've come since last we met. Just as I expected. You look a good deal stronger than before. The hunt has been good to you, and you to it, I hope. The time has come for you to set out on ever more dangerous hunts. The 3 stars await you. Go and speak with Wilviva once more. May the gods see fit to see you back alive. Take care on the hunt, lest you become the hunted.
Okay. Wow, look at us go. Oh, I can't do it as this class. So, Estrald tells me you are ready for our 3-star hunts. You should know, to suggest such a thing is a great show of confidence in your ability. Very well. I will trust her in this. Our 3-star mark bills are yours to undertake. But know that no words of warning will suffice. The monsters you hunt are no normal beasts. They are hellish, unrelenting. You must know well what both you and they are capable of before you face them. Wow, 3-star veteran clan hunt unlocked. You are now able to undertake the 3-star veteran clan mark bills from the clan hunt boards in Kugane and Raga's Reach. New quests and elite veteran clan mark bills will become available from Estrild at the Shirogane hostelry upon reaching level 70. You wouldn't believe it. Allow me to offer you some advice. Do not let the rich culture of the Far East blind you to its dangers. This sea spews forth creatures from your darkest imaginings. Whoa, okay. Ooh. Hello, Estrild. Estrild of the Shirogane Hostelry remains unwavering in keeping a close, enlisting eye on passers-by.
So good to see you, Atheria. There is news I've been waiting to share with you. As that damnable Wilviva, she had the gall to chastise me for inviting passers-by to join Clan Centurio. All I ever sought was to bring the thrill of the hunt to all who cared to know it. I grant you, no soul save you that I've recruited has ever reported back from their outings. We assume them all fallen, but such is the nature of the hunt. I've neither time nor patience for the weak. Let the hunt cull them from our ranks, I say. If 100 must die for Clan Centurio to find one such as you, so be it. I knew you to be of great ability, but never did I suspect you would climb so high. You've done good by me, and made me proud to call you sister. From this day forth, I recognize you as one of Clan Centurio's most accomplished hunters. With that, you have the clan's leave to hunt the Far East's most fearsome quarry. I hazard you require no long-winded explanation, having already faced such beasts in Ishgard. Still, for sake of ceremony, go and speak with Wilviva. Go well, Atheria, and don't go dying on me now. The true fun has only just begun. You and I are bonded by the clan, my sister of the hunt. I'll not suffer you to die lightly now. I'll not suffer you to die lightly. Whoa. Hail, Atheria! I have had word from Estrild. It seems she has vouched for your promotion to Clan Centurio's elite. I agree, you have proven yourself. There is nary a soul in the clan who doubts your ability. Be welcome to our highest rank, sister. We wish you good fortune on your future hunts. And
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 subscription to Life is Suffering.
Life is Suffering. Thank you very much for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Thanks for gifting a sub to Life is Suffering. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're alright. I appreciate you supporting the stream. Thank you, thank you. Oh. We wish you good fortune on your future hunts, and you will need it. For now, you hunt the fiercest prey the Far East has to offer. On these hunts, we grade our quarry according to its strength. The higher the grade, the greater the bounty. But, of course, so too the greater the danger. Never has Estrild thought so highly of one of her recruits. You have come far. So far, any further words of warning may be meaningless, but I will give them all the same. Now more than ever, do not overestimate yourself. Woohoo! Complete. elite veteran. You are now able to undertake elite veteran clan mark bills from the clan hunt boards in Kugane and Rauga's Reach. The end. Well, let's just accept all of these. Oh, I've already accepted it. Yoink. And then I can just kill him if I see him. That's the beauty of the hunts. I just hold on to it, and then if I see it, I'm like, oh, look. Oh, we got an abreg. Hang on, I'm gonna BRB so I can top up my water again. I will be right back. If you need to top up water or get a snack or do whatever you need to do, stretch your legs, now's a good time to do that. I'm back. Hi, Jim. Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well today. What's hip happening? Hope you're good. Alright, I am subtly very tired, so... Let's do one. We'll do one more quest. At least. You was cooked today. You was cooked. You was proper fried. I hope you didn't get heat stroke, Jim. Jim was sauteed in the heat. A drink in the tub. Amaji of Kugane has a task fit for one of your adventuring proclivities. Stayed inside almost all day with the blinds closed, reached 45. Jim, that's hot. That is hot. That is no good. That is no good bad heat.
Hello there, adventurer. I've been looking for one just like yourself to aid me. I am loath to ask such a thing of another, but I fear this old man is left with no other choice. There is an ancient tradition of pouring rice wine into the waters here at Bukai-sen Hot Springs. Believe me, there is no better remedy for what ails you than a good soak in a hot sake bath. Trouble is, I'm fresh out of rice wine, and my old bones are too weary to make the trip to acquire more. Would you be so good as to bring me some Hingan rice wine from the Shiokaze hostelry? Ask for it from the matron there, Korokaze. That dear lass will give you what I need.
Hi, Kilnai, welcome. How you doing? You might have been lurking, sorry. Jim, a fellow Aussie. Sun sucks this week. Yes. It's been hot. Hit around 40 here was not comfortable at all. Yeah. 40 plus, no good. I had the luxury of having air conditioning, so I was sitting in the air conditioning today. But I did go for a walk. Went out this morning and I was walking. And I think it was like 9 a.m. and I was outside walking and it was hot. I was sweating buckets. It was awful. At 9 in the morning. Oof. And I've had the air on when I've been at home because I just went, it is gonna suck without this. No thanks. No thank you. I try and do my best to put up with the heat. Like, whatever's tolerable, I'll put up with. Also, like, the place I live in is quite warm when there's no airflow. So sometimes if it's hot and there's no wind, I end up having to put kind of like the air on because there's just no way to get the air flowing through the house. RAC's broken. Hopefully jumps a few spots on the priority list after this week. Oh no, that's no good. The AC being broken is devastating in this kind of heat. I think it starts to get uncomfortable around 32, 35 and obviously goes downhill from there. I'm with you, Tempest. Like 32 is probably where I start to feel a bit uncomfortable. And then I can tolerate it with like the fan on. But yeah. It's no good. I remember I lived in a place once because the rent was really cheap. And there was no aircon, no ceiling fans. And there was also no blinds, so there was no curtains or blinds on the windows either, which meant that in summer there was no way to block out the sun, and in winter there was no way to block out the cold. I think I ended up actually installing curtains because they had a curtain rod, and I think I bought curtains and installed them. I just went, you know what, like in my bedroom, I was like, I'm not sitting here without curtains. No thanks. And then at one point I asked about getting like blinds or something or curtains installed and heard nothing back. I was like, man, fucking classic. Anyway, the rent was cheap. It was also fucking bug infested as well. Because the doors had gaps underneath them. Like the bottom of the doors had huge gaps. And the cockroaches would get in. And not that the cockroach, like the big fuck off giant flying cockroaches. God, I hated living there. But it was cheap. Oh, I thought Aussie is hot. 30 plus here is a normal day here. Oh yeah. Look, it's 30 degrees Celsius, and there are other places in the world that do get as hot, if not hotter, for sure. I think the problem in some places in Australia is the humidity. So it'll be like 28 degrees, feels like 35. Now you know why it is cheap. Exactly, Tempest. Exactly. I think I stayed there for like... Oh, I did stay there for a while. And then it just got to a point and I was like, I'm done. I'm out. I can't handle this anymore. If one more cockroach starts flying around my room, I'm gonna... Well, I normally do scream. But I'm gonna scream extra hard. Gonna do extra screaming. On average, Australia is the driest, hottest, and flattest nation. Southeast Asia. Tell me about humidity. Yeah, there are definitely places that get as hot or hotter. Or, again, humid as well. It's not just here. You know, that's fair. We also... It's also, I guess, a bit of perspective too. Like, parts of northern Australia that are closer to the equator probably get hotter days more often, whereas it's rarer for places like Sydney or Victoria to get that hot. But what's been happening lately is that those places have been getting that kind of heat. What I imagine Australia is from Mad Max. I mean... Oh. You desire some sake for Amaji. You need only ask, my dear. I have just the very thing for that sweet old man. Here, take him this Hingan rice wine. Rest assured it is some of the finest to be found. You had best not keep that poor old Amaji waiting any longer than you will absolutely have to. The Bukaisen hot springs are a cornerstone of our Kugane. See our friend his rice wine that he might draw his baths as he sees fit. And just... Okay, we'll teleport back. Oh. Got stuck. I mean, that does kind of sound like modern times. You're a kind young soul, you are. Please, pour that Hingan rice wine you've got into that soaking bath there.
You've brought the Hingan rice wine, and I'm grateful for that. I'd be ever more grateful if you'd pour it into that there soaking bath for me.
In here? Keep seeing that dude. Hingan rice wine. A bottle of fine wine made from fermented rice and clear spring water. I think they want it in that bath. They do. They do indeed. God, I could go for a hot bath. This looks so relaxing. I could go for one of these. Give us another 30 years of climate change. Mad Max may be pressing. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There we go. All done and dusted. Just the thought of soaking in that stuff sets my old bones to singing. Here then, I'll take that empty bottle off your hands. Oh, look at that. There's a little gift from the gods left in there. Let's have us a little nip to warm the belly and loose the joints. Ah, that's the stuff, all right. Damn fine brew. You've gone and done spoiled an old man this day, lass. We've another tradition in these parts. Whosoever carries a bottle of sake to the place it's opened is entitled to the last bit in the bottle. Lucky for me, you weren't aware of that custom either. We change the soaking butt waters we offer here at Bokai-sen out at the onset of each season. But it's the rice wine baths what folks love more than aught else. Of course, it's seeing the happy faces of those come to soak what makes me happy. That's what keeps this old man going. I couldn't quit this job even if I wanted to. A drink in the tub. Hi Intel, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's it going? Good, good. I'm getting EP, and I said I'd do one more quest, but I might do another one more quest. Just one more, I swear. Honest. Just one more. What do we reckon? Dedication to the craft. I'll show you angry. And the picture is worth 1,000 mums. Let's do, I'll show you angry. That sounds fun. Cast sleep spell. My voice is starting to go too. Oh, you know what? You know what? My voice is starting to go. I probably should rest my voice. I probably shouldn't push it. I probably shouldn't push it. I'll go to bed. I'll go to bed. Fine. You're right. Where's it going? Not here. Yeah, it's starting. I can feel it starting to weaken a bit when I'm trying to talk. I can push through it, but it's probably not good for me to do that, to be honest with you. It's probably not ideal. Oh. Alright. That is gonna be us for today. Thank you for joining me. We basically stayed in Kugane all day. I mean, we did some gold saucer stuff at the beginning, and then we did some Moogles. Yeah, we weren't just in Kugane. We'll be doing some more side quests tomorrow, and so the rest of these side quests that have popped up, and then we'll be doing the main scenario after that. Oh, Zebby's streaming. Let's go raid Zebby. Zebby's playing Dark Souls. I don't get to raid Zebby very often. Alright. For the stream. Thanks for being here, Diaz. I appreciate it. I hope you all had a fun time today. we will, like I said, we'll be back again tomorrow, so you don't have to wait too long. We'll be doing more Final Fantasy 14 W stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had a really good time playing today. And if you don't know Zebby is one of our collaborators for our weekly Tuesday streams. So you might have seen them around. Maybe you know them by their former name, Lucky. It has been changed recently, so now we call them Zebby. So you may be like, I've heard this person before. You're not going crazy. You have. They've been a staple of this stream weekly, just about since I started streaming. So for nearly, how long's it been? Has it been 3 years yet? It's been at least two, maybe 3. I don't know. I've lost track. It's been some time. So I have raid messages there. I also have social, so if you want to join the Discord is there. I also posted a video on my Final Fantasy 14 YouTube page. It'd be super cool if you could give it a watch, give it a like, subscribe to my Final Fantasy 14 YouTube channel. I'd appreciate that. But until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you again next time, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for choosing to spend your time here.